Today we're going to explore the differences between psilocybin and San Pedro. My name is Alice. I'm from the Inner Shift Institute. Welcome to our channel. So today we'll delve into the differences between psilocybin and San Pedro based on personal experiences, anecdotal data, and years of experience with psychedelics. So both substances offer a unique perspective and therapeutic benefits, and both substances, as you probably know, are psychedelics. So, what is psilocybin and what is San Pedro? Psilocybin is found in magic mushrooms and truffles, and it's the oldest known psychedelic. It's found all around the world. San Pedro's is a cactus, native to the Andes, that's in South America, and it contains mescaline, one of the earliest labeled psychedelics. So, what are the differences? The duration of the effect will start with psilocybin, lasts 4 to 7 hours, with a peak after about 20 minutes to an hour. And San Pedro can last 10 to 13 hours and providing prolonged insights and experiences. So San Pedro lasts a lot longer than psilocybin. That, of course, always depends on the dosage, but if you dose them in a similar way, then that is the effect. So, what is the consumption experiences of both of these substances? So, both can induce nausea, but with San Pedro, the bitter taste can potentially cause a slight more discomfort. However, with both substances, purging is rare. It's less common. It can happen, but it's less common. It's not like with peyote, for example, or with ayahuasca, where you're going to purge a lot. Both of these substances are not purgative medicines. So let's talk about the psychedelic experience and the intensity. So with psilocybin, you have an experience that can be visual. It can also not be visual. It really depends on which psilocybin you use and also on yourself, your openness, and your subconscious mind. But in most cases, psilocybin is going to give you a visual experience where you're going to have eyes open or eyes closed. You're going to have visions. You're going to see things. You're going to understand things in a visual way. That doesn't have to be the case. It can also give you insights or bodily sensations. With San Pedro, the visuals are more like the colors are enhanced. You might see the energy of the plants around the plants. With psilocybin, you see less of the energy, but you do also have hypersensitivity. You have that on both substances. Both substances will create a strong feeling of connection to nature, and if you take them in nature, they're going to really make you feel very connected. They're going to make you hypersensitive, going to strengthen your senses. What I have noticed on both substances is that sometimes you can see the colors of the music that you're listening to while you're in this experience, but on San Pedro, this definitely happens more. San Pedro actually has a whole setting around how it's set up because it is a traditional medicine. It is mostly taken at daytime. It is mostly taken around a fire and is mostly taken in a social setting. With psilocybin, we have lots of different cultures, we have lots of different traditions, and we also have a lot of people that don't actually use these traditions any longer because in Europe we have also lost these traditions. So with San Pedro, if you go to a San Pedro ceremony, most likely if you go to a traditional one, it's going to be like I just explained. And with psilocybin, you will find a lot more therapists and guides and shamans who have created their own new rituals around it, maybe based on some traditions from somewhere, but it's not as set as with San Pedro. When you take the substance, the psilocybin encourages introspection and emotional exploration. And San Pedro, I would say, facilitates more a profound sense of connection to nature and the universe. It is less emotional and it can give you that feeling of, oh, I can see there's an emotion, I can observe this emotion, but you're not as deeply in the emotion. So it kind of creates this distance from your emotions while you can still notice your emotions. It's actually a wonderful teacher on how to do that in daily life as well. So when we look at psilocybin, and of course that really depends on the dose that you take. But if you dose psilocybin in the right way, in the therapeutic way, you can actually reflect on human behavior and emotions, and it offers you an external perspective. Sometimes it feels like the mushrooms or the truffles, they are inside of you and they're showing you life from a different perspective. Now, if with psilocybin you up the dose, you're going to get more into the realms that you also get with San Pedro, which is to have a very high level perspective. What does that mean when I say that? A high level perspective is a perspective where you have a very holistic view on things and you can really see how there is good and the bad. The higher you go with your perspective, the less you are in your own limited perception, the more you can see how the world is perfect as it is and that everything fits together as a beautiful symphony of amazing different rhythms. So these are the things that you can understand on San Pedro, see and experience, feel them really deeply. You can also experience them on psilocybin if you upped the dose. So you're gonna definitely learn about the secrets of the universe and receive a whole different perspective on life, on your problems, and on everything that you have learned so far. So what is the intention and the therapeutic use of both of these substances? With psilocybin, it is very often in these days today used for addressing past trauma or emotional healing, depression, anxiety, PTSD. Psilocybin is used for that. It's of course also used just to elevate yourself into a higher perspective and to also find meaning for yourself and bring things into flow again. For San Pedro, it's a substance that focuses a lot on experiencing the present moment and seeking greater truths. While people can use it as well for anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses, psilocybin is better fit for that. And San Pedro is definitely the substance that can be used more to find these higher truths, to find this universal perspective that I was just talking about. So both psilocybin, magic mushrooms, magic truffles, and San Pedro offer unique insights and amazing therapeutic benefits. I would say if you are not sure which one to choose, what to decide to, then just feel inside yourself what is calling you, what do you want more of? And listen to the video again, maybe make some notes and see what are the things that are most important for you right now. And then if you have already taken both and you're just watching the video out of curiosity to see what I think, I would love if you could comment on your experiences and how you feel psilocybin and San Pedro differ, or if they have things in common that I haven't mentioned. So thank you so much for listening. And if you're interested in a psilocybin assisted therapy session, then please check out our website, theinnershift.institute, and find out about our work. We have been doing this work for many years and have a lot of experience, and we would love to have you there if you are interested in this kind of therapy. I invite you to subscribe to our channel and press that bell so you're notified for new videos. And I look forward to seeing you again here. Let us know what you think. Have a good week.